welcome back to another vlog. I'm gonna try and vlog more of the week, and I think the trick is to do more on this bad boy, the phone. So apologies if quality is a little bit like up and down, but hopefully we're gonna get a weekly vlog at the end of this. It's early. This is my like Monday morning routine, is to book a Pilates class and just get it in. Just like get one under the belt, get it done. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really close. I was really close to cancelling this one. Last night I went to go see Bridget Jones for the second time. It was so good, but didn't get back till late. And then the night before that we had friends staying over and we went out for dinner, and again we didn't get back till late. 2 late nights in a row. I have not done that in years. And then last night Ralph said sleeping through the night. Nah, not gonna happen. So my little aura ring thing is like, girl, you're tired, like what is going on? But I was like, no, I think it'd be good just to get this done and ticked off, and I could do with like picking up some bits for lunch on the way home anyway. And actually it's the most glorious morning outside. Like it was such a lovely drive here. I had to get my emergency sunglasses out that I keep in the glove box because it was really lovely. So it's a nice morning. I'm gonna feel energized after this. Like basically giving myself a pep talk. But I need to stop talking because I don't want to be late, because that is rude. But we will catch up later on. I feel like there's lots to say, lots to catch up on, and kind of a busy week of like getting stuff done, a London day, a few like meetings, a few appointments here and there, but hopefully it should be a fun one. So I will see you soon. I did that thing where I was like, I'm just gonna pop to the shops really quickly, just pick up a few bits, and then ended up doing like a full-on food shop and have spent the last hour of my life meal prepping. I don't know, I'm kind of in that Monday mood where I'm like, I need to sort shit out and nothing is safe in this house. But it has meant I've meal prepped lunch for today and tomorrow, which is good because I'm in London tomorrow. And also dinner for tonight I've already got sorted, but I've sorted out dinner for everybody tomorrow night, and I've made my sweet thing for the week. It looks, okay, this looks disgusting, this looks like a slipper, but it's very tasty brownies. I will put the link down below for you. I basically have been I can't even sit and be like, I've made a batch of these once a week. I'm making a batch of these like 2 to 3 times a week. They do not last in our house. It's kind of messy. You need to undercook them. Ignore the recipe. They're gluten-free tahini brownies, and once you've got tahini and like coconut sugar, you've probably got everything else in your house already. They're not like super faffy. You make them in one bowl. I ignore the instructions. I literally just throw all the ingredients in a bowl. I stir them up. I cook them 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes in here, slice it up into the freezer, and then I eat them directly out the freezer. They're like fudgy and chewy, just very delicious, very delicious. Yeah, I'm making them on a like once every 2 to 3 days basis, I can't lie. But here's what I made for lunch. Okay, again, this doesn't look particularly appetizing, but it's basically chicken meatballs in a tomato sauce, and then I just put like any vegetable that I actually like and just like roasted them with lots of seasoning. But the chicken meatballs were super easy. It was just minced chicken and some like spices that I like, salt and pepper, that's basically it. Cooked them in the oven to keep it like not messy, and then just used a big jar of passata with some onion and garlic in it and some seasoning, and there you go. That's my lunch for today, lunch for tomorrow. Got some like leftover veggies just for anyone who fancies them, and then I've done like a tomato sauce and yeah, chicken meatballs for dinner tomorrow, which we can have with some spaghetti. And this this is what our house looks like. This is like the part that you don't see because I normally tidy away, but it's like, yeah, this is what our kitchen looks like right now. I think we need to hoover today, so we will need to pack this up. But that is what Ralph likes to call London Victoria, living his best life. And another thing I did in here, I've beefed up the shelf a little bit. I've watched the new Bridget Jones film twice now, like I said earlier, and I was talking to a friend about this the other day, and we were like, it just looks so like lived in and homely, and I'm like terrible for having pictures up, like we just don't have pictures up anywhere. And I was like, oh, I want our house to feel like more family homey, you know, like a little bit more homely. So I basically I hadn't really redone this since after Christmas. I hadn't like put everything back where it needed to be, and it was on my list. Every time I walked in here I was like, I need to redo the shelf. I can't believe we were never gonna have, like, we were like, no, we like nothing on the shelf, and now I'm like, no, I feel like I want more on the shelf. So I kind of just went around the house, like picked up little knickknacks and stuff, and then framed like a picture of us from in a photo booth and put that up. And I don't know, it feels like a little bit more homely, a little bit more cozy. Over there, these 3 ceramic pots are like proper plant pots. So I want to put a like mini herb garden over there. So I'll sort that out. And then I think it'll be like a bit more balanced. But yeah, I'm like so much happy with this. It looks like full. It looks like a little bit cluttered, but in a cute way, you know? The brownies are going to look disgusting when you slice them up. It's going to be messy. You're going to have to eat a lot of batter off of like the fish slice or whatever you're using to like slice them up. Like, they're not pretty. They are severely undercooked. Look at that. But that's what you want. Like that is the good stuff. If this like slices really easily, you've gone too far. I mean, if that's how you like your brownies, go for it. I'm not here to judge, but if you want gooey, you're doing 10 minutes. You're going to slice them, they're going to make a mess, but you put them in the freezer now and they're fine. They're like, you don't even need to defrost them. You can just eat them straight out the freezer. So, right, in they go. Okay, the psoriasis is psoriasising right now. We are definitely in full-on winter mode. That is my aim for next winter. I'm like, can I find a way to manage it so that next winter I don't have this? I don't know. Is that a crazy pipe dream? Probably. These things, they have a mind of their own, you know? I wanted to show you, I mean, this is an updated hair routine. Not really. I haven't really like road tested this enough, but I just saw it online and was like, I want to give that a go. And I gave it a go the other day and it kind of worked. I need to go on a bit of a filming marathon after this. I have just completely neglected Instagram in a really big way this year. Just haven't really got back in the flow of it. I've had a real, I don't know, I think when you work for yourself, you can kind of end up in these funks where you just like second guess everything. I've done this for 15 years now, which is crazy. And every now and again, you just kind of want to wipe the slate clean and like start again and be like, oh, just ignore everything I did. I want to like start again. I want to just like refresh it all. And with Instagram, I'm just a bit like, I don't really know what I'm like doing here. Just had a bit of a rethink and I've done some planning in Notion. Like sometimes I just need to step away, get off the hamster wheel of creating content and like have a moment and be like, what do I enjoy reading, viewing, watching? Like, what am I enjoying? And is there a way of me funneling that into what I do? Ultimately, that's the content that I like to make. So yeah, I've come up with some ideas. Me and Mark did some filming in London the other day for like a little series that we want to do. And yeah, I don't know, I feel very much like invigorated by it, which is good. Exactly what I needed. So yeah, I want to film some Instagram reels today. So I actually need my hair to be dry relatively quickly. I haven't really got time to do a whole air dry situation, but I saw, is she called Diana Cohen? She's the founder of this brand, which we can't get in the UK. Crown Affair, we can't get this in the UK yet. It feels very Space NK though. Like this to me feels like it will be a Space NK at some point this year, surely. And this is a really nice one, the texturizing air dry mousse. I do really like this, but I'm just using up my Way air dry mousse. I take 2 pumps on each side, like split my hair back, 2 pumps on each side. And then Diana, she like splits this front bit. So she takes like a front bit here. How am I gonna split this up? Maybe like this. And she takes the other front bit and then she kind of twists them. I'll show you. She has little, like the little clips like that. I don't have any clips like that. So we're just working with these, which is what I've got. So let's like get these out the way for a second. Kind of. Oh, that's the look. And then she splits what you've got left and she like turns it round on itself, twists away from the face. So twist, 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 twist. On this side, I mean, my hair is very wet. It's definitely going to need a bit of diffusing after this. And then twist on the other side. And then the other day I just kind of put my hair like this whilst I was getting myself ready. And then right at the end, I just took these out and then gave it like a little bit of a light diffuse. And it worked really well because it meant that it started drying like in the position that I wanted to dry it in. So I just take the ends. There's definitely an easy way of doing this. And I go that with one side and then I'll take this one. I've only got 4 clips. I'm working with what I've got here. And then this goes the other way. Oh, doing this in the mirror, tricky. There you go. So your 2 long bits are like that. And you basically do the same with the top. And it means that if you've got, I've got kind of shorter front bits. If you've got shorter front bits like me, it means they dry in just that nice way. You know, when they dry, like you have them behind your ear, but you can like wear it out the front. That's always my dream with my hair. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm such a hair behind the ears kind of girl. But if you can have it so that it dries like that, you're like, oh, yeah, I can do that. I'm definitely having like psoriasis on the face again. Oh, tricky. It's just that time of year. It's that time of year. And then you take these 2 bits to the back, and then you do the same thing, taking them to the back, and clip, 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 clip. And there you go. Wow, it looks so good. I mean, you can just leave it like this. I actually did put it in I've got one of those like good wash day towels just to get it off my back, because I think today's a tanning day. It's a tanning day. So I just do this and then flick up the back. Okay. Wow, such a good look. Okay, ignore Mark's pants in the background. He like came to the shower and was like, oh, I was just about to jump in. This is the reveal of the hair. I mean, it's only been in this for like 20 minutes. It needs a lot longer. I just got my diffuser out. I'm just gonna kind of shake them out. Shake it out. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish it off with a diffuser. I like it. Yeah, I do think it works. I think in the summer, I'm going to be walking around with this in my hair for like a good hour at a time in the morning, like opening the door to postman. But I like what it does to the fronts. Like I like this shape. I think it makes it, if you've got a very similar wave pattern to me, I think it like mimics that wave pattern pretty well and keeps it quite, what's the word? Like standardized throughout. So now I've got my Dyson diffuser. I'm just going to diffuse it. I don't like to dry it to 100%. I'm thinking more like 90, 80, and then it can do the final 20% on its own. I don't know, I feel like if I do it too much, then it completely loses, then I get straight bits in it, if you know what I mean. So this is done, and then we're on a reel making that. Okay, I'm just setting up here for the first reel of the day. I've actually got a reel to do with Summer Fridays, which is so cool because they're skin tint. Like I've just had to give this, okay, there is some left. Just had to give this a bit of a scrub because it was like a bit dirty from where I use it. This is a really great skin tint. I use it in the shade, I always think it's 4, but I use 3. And this is a really nice, what's it really like? It's kind of like the Sculpted by Amy one that I also can't stop using. I'd put this in the category of like NARS tinted moisturizer, which I really love. Like in terms of an everyday skin tint, this is so nice. And then they were like, oh, you can either feature the Dream Oil or a lip butter of your choice. I was like, guys, you don't even need to send me one. I've got one. I literally just picked up a new pink sugar one from Space NK. So it's always cool when you work with brands and you're like, you don't even need to send me stuff. Like I've already got it. That's like basically the dream. So got those things to shoot there. And then this is the view. Like this weather. Oh my gosh, it's just so nice outside today. Like literally not a cloud in the sky. We definitely need to have a bit of I said to Mark, I was like, oh, I'm really excited to like open up the garden for summer again, because it's like we need to power wash all of this, and then our seats that we've got in the greenhouse are really like moldy, and we need to like clean the white fabric on those, and yeah, just get it all ready for the summer. But what a view. This is like a dream day in terms of shooting as well. Like everything I shoot today is gonna look good. It feels like we've been shooting in just like grey, just utter grey grimness for like 2 months now. So it's gonna be like this all week. I'm like, oh, everything's gonna look nice and warm. I've got on a layer of tan. I'm ready. This is such a good base. It is such a good base. It's truly, yeah, it's one of the greats. I'd put like this, NARS, MAC Face and Body. I could probably, but then like the Armani Luminous Skin Tint. That's my kind of like on one end of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you do need that. Like sometimes I want that in my life. I need that as like backup. But in terms of like 4, as if anyone needs 4 daily bases, do you know what I mean? Like probably not, but I would say those are my like top 4. Like those 4, nothing. Like I tried that Sarah Krill one, it was a bit shiny. I tried like all the Charlotte Tilbury ones, they're a bit like metallic. Like I don't know, those 4, like nothing comes close to those 4 in my mind. But yeah, I just finished it off with like the usuals, do you know what I mean? And now I'm just gonna film a reel on my favorite eye combination that I've shown you guys many times. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna yap on a different platform and then I will come back and yap on this platform again. Oh my gosh, I just had my lunch and I am so full. I severely overestimated the amount of like chicken mince I would need per portion. And I was taking like a 400 gram pack and being like, oh, that'll do me for like 2 lunches. And I actually think it would be more like 3, because I did 6 like really quite big chicken meatballs. And they were really nice and they're very tasty, but I'm like, oh gosh, that really, really filled me up. But that's good. It means I can like make it go a bit further. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, I'm full. I am really, really full. And I know we're all like, oh, protein. But I looked at the thing and I like looked at how much protein that was, and I was like, yeah, no wonder I'm stuffed. That's like, I've eaten a whole chicken. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think I need to be doing that every lunchtime, because yeah, I'm a bit too full. But let's go yap. I'll be back. Just having the sun in the kitchen is so nice. Oh, I'm so excited. It's finally lit. If I can, there you go. Oh, look at that bad boy. We have some, yeah, I'm in the comfies now. We have a little salmon sweet potato situation, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, and that is dinner on the go. Good morning. It's very, very early. Everyone else is still asleep. It's like 5 a.m. So I'm needing to whisper, but today I'm off to London and I'm actually shooting some looks whilst I'm up there, and the shoot is kind of early at like 8:30, so I need to get a very early train. And I technically should have done this last night, but I was like, what I can do is I can go to bed really early and do this in the morning, or I can do this now and go to bed later. And it was a White Lotus night. I'd watched White Lotus. I was in a chill mood. I was just like, I just need to go to sleep. So I literally went to sleep at 9 p.m, which actually was really nice. I should do that more. But it means that now I need to like work out what I want to shoot, put some outfits together, see what I can fit in a tote bag. That's what I'm doing now. And then I prep my breakfast. That's all good to go, but I need to get myself ready. This is what I do with my hair. It doesn't look like, I'm like, wow, look at this. But whenever I know I need to be ready like really, really quickly in the morning, I washed my hair yesterday, so it doesn't need a wash. But like last night, I just put some of the Living Proof dry shampoo like in the front bit here, so this bit's all like nice and looking fresh. And then I just put it into like very loose plaits, and then this just kind of maintains the waves that I had yesterday. And it means that hopefully once I take this out and just kind of like rub my fingers through it, my hair is done. It's dusted. I just need to like shower, throw some makeup on. Oh my gosh. I'm really bad at like waking up with my alarm. Like my alarm was like going off and it was Mark being like boom boom boom, like up you get. Yeah, in my old age. I always think back when I wake up really early, I think back to like pre-Ralph, when I like, especially when we lived in like the last flat that we lived in, and I guess that was in my like life organization manual mode, that era of my life. But I would wake up so early. I was in such a like, I wake up at 5 a.m. To be fair, I do have the most energy in the morning. Like now, if you were like, Anna, write a Substack post, like I'll be like, yeah, that sounds great. It does make me think maybe I should, I don't know, should I join like the 5 a.m. club again? Because yeah, I do like feel very energized. I don't know, there's enough quite in me these days. Very quick outfit of the day, so I'm not late for my train. But this is the chores secondhand denim shirt that actually they've got one online at the moment. Basically it's the same as this, so I'll link it down below for you. These are the Goldie Dame jeans that I got uncuffed. So they're kind of long. I've got my toe 10 boots on underneath, and then over the top of that I'm gonna pop, it's really cold outside, it's like 1 degree, so I've got my thermals on underneath. But also I need to go on the tube today, and we all know that the tube is its own like special subterranean tropical paradise. So I've got my Rue Sophie trench on over the top, and then this little bag from Dragon Diffusion. I have actually got, because where I'm like shooting stuff out and about, I have actually got a big old tote bag to take as well, but that's got like a jumper in if I did want to do like a jumper around the neck. So yeah, I got a lot of bags today. Oh, okay, this is heavy. Better go. Okay, this is true. I just woke up like this. Really, truly. Vlogging came to an abrupt stop yesterday. Did I even tell you what I was doing in London? I can't remember. I had like a photo shoot in the morning, then some meetings, then, I mean, it's very bougie. It's like a very bougie area of my life, which I definitely, until last year, never did. But now I have regular facials at Sal, mainly because I'm in love with the woman who does them, Janie. I just think, I mean, I feel like some people have commented under videos and been like, I've been to see Jamie on your recommendation. She's just like the kindest, warmest person, and I genuinely look forward to like seeing her and like catching up, and we chat, and then she works her magic, and then normally I will like zone out and pretty much like nap, which as a non-napping person just feels honestly heavenly. So I did that yesterday. I go every like 2-ish months, but ever since I had my like dermatitis breakout last year, I was just like, right, I feel like this is an area of my life which I want to invest in. I do feel like whenever I go, there's definitely a few like breakouts happening today, like, oh, that's quite a painful one. It kind of brings everything out into the surface. And we did some like laser for like collagen production, some laser for, I think, like reducing oil in like this area because it's quite textured. But yeah, I just trust her implicitly with my skin, and she's just a wonderful woman. So I would miss her now if I didn't see her. Although I feel like I could probably start going, like, I buy them in bulk so that they're cheaper, and I feel like I could probably go like, well, like every 3 months, you know what I mean? But I like to check in. So that was my worky / bougie afternoon in London. But something happened during that facial, and I really started to panic. I don't know if it's something that I ate. I was like going through everything that I ate, and everything was like very normal, like stuff that I would normally eat. I had like my protein shake in the morning, eggs, bacon at one of my meetings. It was really nice. I was like, oh, can I have the bacon really crispy? It was really crispy. And then I had a Leon cookie. They're delicious and gluten-free if you're trying to reduce your gluten. And I went to Pret and had like a green juice and like an apple and ginger shot. I don't know, you saw that. That was like that's my perfect thing, like Pret juices, Leon cookie. I just sat in a Pret and did some work for a bit. And I don't know what it was out of those things, but something did not agree with me, to the point that when I stood up after my facial, I couldn't actually stand up straight. I could only stand over like bent and hunched like this. My belly was as hard as a bowling ball, in agony, and I was panicking because I had 2 really big bags with me. And I was in London, and from where I've been like previously quite ill and like sick with gastro bugs, as you know, I just started panicking. I was like, oh my God, am I about to have some kind of like gastro bug episode in the middle of London on my own with 2 heavy bags? So I panicked. So hence why there was no extra footage yesterday. I like called Mark and I was like, I'm in London and I need to like walk to the tube, get on the tube, get to Victoria Station, walk from it, like all of those things just seemed highly impossible. So I never call a cab in London ever. Like, I'm a tube girly, I love the tube, but I called a cab to get me to Victoria Station, and the very kind taxi driver dropped me like right off, like right next door to where I needed to get on the train. And like luckily the train was there. I just walked on the train, I got a seat, and I hunched over and I drank my water, and by the time I got back I was fine. Did I just have gas? I don't know. But it was pretty painful. I was Googling like rock hard belly, can't stand straight, and it was like, girl, you've got like gas basically. So that was my afternoon yesterday, a very long-winded way of saying that. I find that when I have a London day, I come home and I'm just like, I can't deal with this right now, which means there's this to sort through. I've been putting it off. But the boys are downstairs, they're having breakfast, and yeah, now is my time just to like do this, recalibrate, get everything sorted, upload my Instagram for the day. Today I put like a little Massimo Dutti try on. Did you like it? Me and Mark really enjoyed doing that. We went to London and we shot one for Massimo Dutti and, spoiler, one for M&S that you will see soon. And yeah, they're just like fun to put together. I've been trying to experiment a bit more on Instagram, and sorry, this is like really, really long. Now I'm just like sat here rambling. It truly is FaceTime with a friend. Actually, no, this is like me on voice notes. I can go on forever. Yeah, I think with Instagram, I'd got into the habit of just like doing what was easiest and like really not thinking about it. Like, and I want what I put out there to be like interesting for you in some way. And I think I'd kind of forgotten that and like lost my way a bit. If there's any other shops you'd like us to do this with, then let me know, because I feel like it's kind of helpful if you're anything like me. Like, I live in Brighton, which, you know, is a city, and we have like good shops, but we don't have a Massimo Dutti. We don't have an Arquette. We don't have an Under the Stories. There's quite a few like places that we don't have shopped for. So it's kind of helpful to like go to London, shoot these, and then show you like how the clothes look on a body, how they move, like what my favorites are, and like kind of picking, like cherry picking a little edit for you, but also like seeing the clothes in person, which if you're anything like me and a chronic online shopper, you don't do all that often. Like, let me do the work for you. That's kind of how I see it. So yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying those. I'm now going to sort out all my piles of clothing and I'll see you soon. I've just finished my live Q&A on Substack and it was so good. I forget that I don't really do that many like live events or like talking engagements or panels or like lives these days. I've been like a bit scared. I don't know. But it was really good. I forget that you get the thrill that you get once you've like done something like that. Afterwards you're like, right, what can I do next? Mark is like, chill, have some lunch, just chill out, like it's all cool. That was really fun. That was so fun. I'm definitely going to be repeating that, just like probably one lunchtime in the first week of the month. I'm just gonna do that live. So many people joined, and so many people that I like recognize the username of because they're always like commenting on my Substack posts, or they're like regulars in the wardrobe edit chats. I was like, oh my god, like it was so nice to kind of hear from people like real time. It was really fun. Well, I asked people to ask questions in the chat, so I had like some of those, and then I had some questions from last month that I didn't get around to answering, so I had those. It was like backup questions in case nobody answered question or nobody asked questions in the chat. People were asking questions in the chat, people were talking to each other in the chat, people were just saying very complimentary things in the chat. Like, thank you if you joined. It was like truly a really fun experience for me. Yeah, people were being so lovely, so thank you for that. And then the best bit is Substack basically like save a version of the video. It's still processing, but they save a version of the video and then I can do it in like a post. So paid subscribers, if you missed it, it still exists online for you. And I'm gonna make it, there was like lots of different things that I mentioned, so I'm gonna make like sure everything is like linked up in there. But it was really fun. It was so good. I feel really like, woo, what can I do next? But yeah, it's just a fun way to do the monthly style clinic, because I wanted to continue to do it, but the comments had just got like too much for me to handle in terms of like the amount. So I feel like this is a really good way of still connecting and talking and answering your questions. And it's a video that you can come back to, like a 1 hour video of me just like yapping on. Sometimes it's quite tricky to find like long form fashion content, but yeah, once a month there's going to be a 1 hour video of me yapping away to you guys. So I'll make sure that's all linked down below for you. It was really, really fun. I really enjoyed it. And now I need to eat. I just saw Sam Preston on her stories eating an omelette, so now I want to eat an omelette. So thank you, Sam, for influencing me to make an omelette. There you go. I just shot a reel for Estee Lauder, and you guys know I'm very pro, where is it? I'm very pro Glossier Stretch. We love Glossier Stretch in terms of like light coverage, everyday under eye concealer. But Estee Lauder have the double wear stay in place concealer. I think they just brought out some new shades. I was using 2N as like a more kind of tanned on the face shade, and then 1N for under the eyes. And I tell you what, damn, did I need a full coverage concealer today? That facial has just brought everything out to the top, like my word. I feel like there was a lot like bubbling underneath, and you know, sometimes you have a facial and it just brings it all out. So actually, I mean, if you saw my skin earlier, look, if I come close, oh, it is looking pimply today. This is actually really good. This is like exactly what I needed. I just took, it's got like sorry, this is not part of the job. I'm just showing you what I'm doing this week. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put this in my mouth. It's like a doe foot applicator, but it's got like a kind of pinpoint flat top. So you can kind of just put it where the blemishes are. Now I've got that on my hand. That is gonna be full coverage. It meant that I could just put it where I need it. And then I just think the tip is like blending it in with your fingers. I think if you blend anything in with your fingers, it's gonna look natural as hell. So actually that was exactly, it was a perfect day to shoot this job, because I was like, this is exactly what I need today. My parents have just messaged, they've taken Ralph to the charity shop and he's bought a hippo. Does anyone else have any kids that just like, Ralph is such a cuddly toy kid. He just like loves his cuddly toys. We have to basically, there's a 1 in 1 out system now. Like, we're like, right, cool. He's got Henry the hippo apparently. And we're like, right, who's going to the charity shop in return then? because yeah, we are overflowing with teddies here. But yeah, it felt so good to get that done. It felt so good, like I said, after the Substack live, I was just like, I'm feeling in the mood. I wanted to shoot some more reels today, but I realized I was trying to shoot like 5 weeks worth of Instagram content in like 1 week, and that's just not necessary. Like I want things to be a bit more off the cuff. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do this afternoon is go through that live video that I just did and like do a post for that live video so I can repost it for anyone who missed it. But also like add in links and stuff. Oh, I've just realized a really bad streak of fake tan on my arm. Oh no, that's not good. I feel like the tan lux is normally pretty good. I must have been very slapdash in my application when I last used it. But yeah, I wanted to add some links to it because I was talking about like, oh, Uniqlo jumpers. Someone was buying the Uniqlo jumpers as I was talking about them. And they were like in the chat, like talking about the size and stuff. I want, you know what I mean? I want to kind of make an index so people can be like, ah, there you go, that's what you were talking about. So I'm going to do that. And then, I don't know, I still kind of haven't planned for the month, which is stressing me out because it's like, what, the 5th of March. Oh, I'm getting my nails done. I went to, I mean, they are pretty grown out. They're pretty grown out, but they're not super, what's the word? They're not super chipped. I went to the TGB spa. That to me like does not roll off the tongue. I don't love the name. The gel bottle spa. If you've heard of the gel bottle, you know of the gel bottle. They've got a spa because they're actually Brighton based. Fun fact, we love that. And they've opened up a spa in town. It's like a bit annoying because I have to like traipse away into town and park, and my local place was much more local and easier to get to, but I just kept, my nails just kept chipping. Like every time I get them done, like my nails would just like peel off, but this time, like this hand as well, everything is still looking pretty good, and this is like 3 weeks later. So yeah, I'm gonna go there. I've got like a later appointment because I was like, that way it doesn't like eat into my working day. I can just go this evening. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Actually, it'd be quite nice because it means I get to like drive into town on my own, listen to the Woohoo Weekly podcast, do my nails, maybe take my Kindle with me, drive home. Like it's actually very nice. I'm looking forward to that. Will I get anything different or will I get the same thing again? I probably will get the same thing again. This is cinnamon spice, I think. I do like NU05, which I think is what they call like, is it a BAB base? That one's really nice as well. I think that's like a sheer pink. But I feel for a nail tech though, it's so boring to like go in and be like, can I just have the same? But I think I'm gonna go in and just have the same. They just need to be cut down. I don't love having like long nails I can see over the top. Ooh. So it just needs to be cut down and tidied up and a fresh new coat of this. So I'm actually really happy. It's really expensive. It feels very like London-y prices, but I'm happy to pay that if they last like the full 3 weeks, because obviously with like shooting jobs and stuff, you don't want to be like getting like that with like nails that are chipping and stuff. So yeah, I will be doing that tonight. Oh, I've forgotten about that. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, quick outfit of the day before I leave to go and get my nails done. Oh my gosh, the weather is so nice. Weather is so nice. It's gonna be like a lovely sunset, maybe like a sunset drive home. Oh, bliss, can't wait. Yeah, I mean, this was what I was wearing earlier. Did I introduce you to it then? Possibly. The Set Margot t-shirt, Donny jumper, Lily Studios jeans. Not that you can see my shoes right now, but they're the Le Monde Beryl loafers that I just absolutely love. They're simple, they're slim, they're elegant, they're comfy as hell. I actually tried on every jacket I own. That's like no word of a lie. I think I tried on about 7 and was just like, oh no, they were all, whereas like this is slouchy, the jeans are slouchy, everything that I was trying on was just like more slouch and like more volume. And I think that's like an important Alison Bornstein thing to remember, that actually like, I guess it's more the Tibby big slim skin thing, but I don't know, just kind of balancing it out, and it all just felt like a bit like everything oversized. That wasn't really the look that I wanted to go for today. So then I ended up sticking on this coat from Whistles, which is like fun as hell, and being like, yes, there you go, this is it, this is what I needed. It just kind of, I've still got space if I can move around. This is exactly what I needed. It's not super cold or anything outside. It's just fun and a little bit silly and a little bit more like polished and buttoned up than everything else I tried on. I'm gonna take my puzzle bags with my bits in. I need to remember my Kindle. I'm really looking forward to this. Can you tell? I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm not gonna be back late either. I'll be back by like 7. Oh, this is my dream evening. I'm very grateful to have mark in my life that I'm able to kind of skip a bit of like dinner and bedtime here. Thank you. We take it in turns. He also has like a day of the week where he skips it as well, so we take it in turns. It's even, it's there, but I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, it's just such a good day. I feel like I need to get out as well. I haven't left the house today, and so I need to leave the house today. Also, I remembered that I haven't told you guys that we're going to Amsterdam very soon, which I'm really excited about. We're taking Ralph with us again. We're going to Crete in May, and we were like, we just want another aeroplane trip, short aeroplane trip. We haven't, Ralph hasn't been on an aeroplane for like a good year or so, so we're like, let's just test it out again. And it's kind of nice, we've just got like less stuff that we need to take with us now, like as he's a little bit older. So I think we just got one big bag between us all. So we're gonna try and pack really light and just spend 4 days in the city. We're staying somewhere new, and I can report back as to like how it goes. I think we're gonna vlog it. Obviously not showing Ralph, but just like showing our trip. And so if anyone has any good #1 things to do with kids, I think we're gonna head to like the Nemo Science Museum. People said were really good. Went to the zoo last time, that was obviously really sweet, like that blew Ralph's mind. If there's anything else that you think is good with kids, then let us know. But also any vintage secondhand shops. I'm going to carve like an afternoon out here and there to do a little bit of a search around those. So yeah, if anyone has any good recommendations, then do pop them below this video. But I am ready to rumble.
Yeah.
And home to this. Damn, I love Mark so much right now. Like, thank you so much. Also, do we like the black? Before I went to leave the nail salon, Ralph was like, where are you going? I was like, get my nails done. And I was like, what colour do you think I should go for? And he was like, black. And you know what? I think he was right. I love it. The girl was so precise. Look at those. Oh, damn. It was a very long manicure, I'm not gonna lie. It took like 2 hours. It was long, but in terms of precision, with black, incredible. I can't lie, I really don't want to shoot right now. I was like, I do not want to turn the camera on right now. I do not feel confident in my skin right now, but this is the real deal. This is sometimes what happens. After a facial, things just bubble out to the top. She gave me a clay mask and she was like, use this mask every like 2 to 3 days just to like bring everything out. Like she was like, get it all out to the top, get it out in the open and it'll be done. So yes, I really didn't want to come on camera, but you know, it happens. I did my little plait trick. I do think when I do the plaits, it comes out a bit too tight. Like those waves are a little bit too 90s crimped for me, but they'll ease out a little bit throughout the day. There you go, cool. Today is World Book Day. Do they have, I mean, it's called World Book Day. Does this happen all over the world? Is that a silly question? Was it World Book Day where you live as well? Which basically means your kids get to take their favourite book into their educational setting and dress up as well as a favourite character from a book. We have done a few over the years. I will admit, this is like an area of parenting where I thought, this is my jam. Like, this is my jam. Like, watch me make an Easter bonnet from scratch. Like, this is my parenting jam. And I have surprised myself by being really not into it. I think obviously like World Book Day, like what a great thing, like kids and books, they need them. But just in the way that I'm like, let's just make it easy. And luckily, very proud of my past self, I bought a dinosaur / crocodile costume. I think it's actually a crocodile, but I thought it was a dinosaur, off of Vinted for last Halloween for like £5, literally like £5. And luckily, Ralph's favourite book, or Ralph's book that he wanted to take in today, 10 Little Dinosaurs. 10 Little Dinosaurs. He's already got a dinosaur costume. He was actually bizarrely already wearing it this morning because he'd woken up and been like, I need to put my dinosaur costume on, because when you're a 3-year-old, that's what you think when you wake up. He was already wearing the dinosaur costume. He had his dinosaur book. I was just like, this is one of those moments that's just like, beautiful, lovely. So yeah, I feel like that was a real parenting win this morning. What am I going to do today? I had grand plans to like shoot, and I'm just like, today is not on well, I mean, I'm on camera here, but I'm like all on camera elsewhere. No, I'm good, thank you. So I'm just gonna like shift some things around in my Notion. I've been putting off planning for March for some reason. I don't know, like we're already like well deep into March. It's the 6th, do you know what I mean? Like I just need to finish that off. So I kind of just want to like finish off planning for the month. I'm going through, I've got like a master list of ideas. So just going through like my master list of ideas and like seeing if there's anything that like springs out to me as like something I'm like, yes, let's do that now. So yeah, no, feel good. Feel like planning, going well. I might just get on my treadmill and do some walking work. I feel like that's what I'm in the mood for today. I'm ending the vlog, but I can't turn around the camera because I've picked all my spots. It's just too sad. I can't do it. But I'm going to round off the vlog with a very good snack recommendation. This hummus. Outstanding, incredible. There's a really funny guy on TikTok that did a post about this saying that we needed it in a trough instead of like a big dump because getting the bit right at the bottom is really hard. But it's outstanding, incredible hummus. And then with some like little lentil hummus chip situation, allow me to show you because they're like boats, like a boat. Whoa. I'm sorry, that is perfection right there. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm planning. I was gonna say top secret stuff, but it's not top secret. You'll see it. You'll be seeing it in the next week or so, I can imagine. So I will see you soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know your thoughts. Follow me over on the wardrobe edit if you want more styly bits and bobs. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed something kind of different. Anyway, bye.